All right, so with the holidays coming up, I thought it would be cool to just go over how to start an effective weight loss diet. So I'm just going to go through what I would do for myself or a client or a friend or anybody who would want to lose weight. And then maybe you can apply this to your own life and see if it'll work for you. It's worked for a lot of people. So let's get into it. If you don't know who I am, my name's Ernie Potts, and I teach men how to eat whatever they want and still lose weight. And you can check it out if you want to. So, the first thing I would do, I'm gonna try to number this. The first thing I would do, I would find a few calorie counters. I'm not that good at typing, so I would find a few calorie counters and calculate my macros and maintenance calories. Okay, that's terrible. All right, so that's what I would do first. So you can go on apps like My Fitness Pal. I don't know anymore. It's not. I don't think My Fitness Pal is free anymore, but it used to be free. And you can put together, whatever your calories are. Okay, it'll just ask you your height, your age, height, weight, gender, all of that. You put all your demographics together, it'll spit out a number. Okay. And then you can look up two more. I would recommend looking up two more. I just don't happen to know of what they are. I use my own calculations. Um, I have an algorithm and an app for myself, so I can do that. But for you, just find two more. They're out there. I think there's one called there's one owned by, what's that dude who used to ride bikes? I forget his name. I was about to say Jeff Gordon, but I don't think that's his name. But y'all know the dude who won the Tour de France all them times. That dude has something. It's called like Live something, Live Strong or something like that. He had cancer, testicular cancer, whoever that dude is. Look him up. He has one of those apps too. Okay. So let's say hypothetically it says that your maintenance calories are 2,500. Okay. So I'm gonna put example 2,500. Hold on. I'm on this laptop. I need to get a mouse because this be driving me crazy. So example 2,500 maintenance calories. Okay. So if your maintenance calories are 2,500, this is what I would want you to do. Okay. I would want you to add 500 calories per day, which would equal 3,000. Okay. And so what you would want to do, prep for 2 weeks before diet. All right. So what I would want you to do is prep for 2 weeks before your diet. Okay. So if let's say you go on MyFitnessPal and all of them, you took the average of the three and it said 2,500 calories just for good measure, I would want you to go on prep for 2 weeks before you officially try to diet. Okay. And then what I would want you to do, I would want you to eat 500 calories above maintenance for 2 weeks. And and then you want to weigh yourself every day. I know it's excessive to weigh yourself every day, but weigh yourself every day. So let me put that in there. Weigh yourself every day. Okay. So weigh yourself every day. You add 500 calories to maintenance. And then what you want to do is you want to take a look at the difference. Lord have mercy. Over the 2 week span. Okay. And that's not a real word. There you go. And then, so, example, let's say if you gained 2 pounds total in 2 weeks, then your maintenance calories are 2,000. Oh, no, correction. 2,500. All right. The calculation, right? It's 500 calories per every pound. Nope. It's 3,500 calories per every pound of fat. All right. So basically, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get you to gain weight so we could see what the difference is. So if hypothetically MyFitnessPal says that your maintenance calories are 2,500, I want you to eat at 3,000 calories for 14 days, and I want to see if you actually gain 2 pounds. Let's say hypothetically you gain 4 pounds, then that would mean that effectively your maintenance calories would be 2,000 calories. To make it easier on you, let's just do a 7-day window. Let's say MyFitnessPal said that your maintenance calories were 2,500, and I told you to eat 3,000 calories for 7 days, but you gained 2 pounds. That would mean that you would be in a surplus of 1,000 calories because for every 3,500 calories in a surplus, you'd gain 1 pound. Since you gained 2 pounds, you will be at a 1,000 calorie surplus. So what you would do, you would take the 2,500, subtract by 1,000. You would be at a 1,500 calorie maintenance. I have a full guide on explaining that. I'm like a whole article that I wrote about this already. So just hear me out. So then once you figure out what your maintenance calories are, it could be 1,500, 2,000, whatever it is. It's not going to be an exact number. It's going to be some random off the wall number, but whatever the number is, then once you found your maintenance calories, you want to subtract 350 from it. So let's say hypothetically, after your 2-week period, let's say after your prep time, you conclude that maintenance calories are 2,000. Subtract 350 from 2,000 and start your diet. All right. So basically, what I'm saying is, you don't want to start out at 500 calorie deficit. You want to start out conservative at like 350 calories, and then you want to go from there, right? So the reason why I was having you like take an average of the 3 and then like eat 500 calories above maintenance is because these calculators are not going to be accurate. They can't possibly figure out what your maintenance calories are because you're a unique person. You could have a different metabolism than the next person. You could have different genetics than the next person. We want to make it specific to you. So everyone's different. So they're never going to know exactly how many calories you should be eating. So in order to compensate for that, we're just going to force yourself to gain weight. And then we're going to do the calculation. It's going to be 3,500 calories per each pound that you gain. And then, so we're just going to look at how much weight did you gain over that 1 week period. If you gained a pound, you would just subtract by 500 calories, right? Because 500 calories times 7 days, which is the time period, the 7 day of the week would be 7 days. So you would know that that would be 500 additional calories each day. And then once you figure that out, you'd be like, okay, well, I gained a pound. Therefore, I would be eating 500 calories above maintenance. Then I would subtract that 500 calories, and that's what my maintenance will be. If you gain 2 pounds, you'll be eating 1,000 calories above maintenance. You would subtract 1,000 calories. There you go. Okay. You get where I'm going at it, right? If you lost a pound, if you gained 1.5 pounds, that would be 750 calories. So then you would subtract 750 calories. Then there you go, right? If you don't understand that, you can just message me and I'll explain it more. But that's essentially what it is, right? And then start your diet. So let's say you gain 1 pound. You started at 2,500. You gain 1 pound. So your maintenance calories really were 2,000. Okay. So from there, if your maintenance calories were 2000, I'm saying eat 350 calories less than that, which would be 650 to start your diet. Okay. Oh, yeah. There you go. So now you eat the 1,650 calories. You eat that every day. You weigh yourself every day, but you take the average across the span of the week and see where you land. Did you maintain your weight? Did you lose weight? Did you gain weight? What happened? The first week, I wouldn't even really, I would take it with a grain of salt, to be honest with you, because the first week, anything can happen. It could be difficult for you to keep your adherence, could be difficult for you to get your hormone levels in order so that you could actually, complete your diet. And also, if you lose a ton of weight, it could be water. So I would really take that week into, um, take it with a grain of salt. But actually, before you do that, I would actually want you to do this. Of those 1600 calories, let's start here. There is a way that I would prefer you do this, right? You would want to track your macros. Okay. And then, so protein, you want 0.8 grams. I would say 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. This is for men, right? So the example would be if you weigh, if you weigh 200 pounds, eat 200 grams of protein per day. Each gram of protein, Lord have mercy, is 4 calories. Yes. Okay. Carbs. Nope, we're not going to do carbs yet. We'll do the same thing with fats. For fats, let's just ballpark it. Eat 70 grams of fats because I say so. Okay. Don't even think about it. Just do it. And for each gram of fat, how much is it, you guys? You know how much it is? It's 9 calories. I think it's probably not. Oh, Lord. I do have a good degree in nutrition. And then carbs. Just fill fill up the remainder of your calories with carbs. I'll give you my example. Ernie Pod's example. This is what I eat right now. I am eating 160 grams of protein per day. And no, I do not weigh 160 pounds. That's lean body mass. Don't even worry about it. That's what I'm eating though. I am eating. Oh shoot. For fats, I mean somewhere around like 65 grams of fat, and the rest is carbs. My carbs are typically like, it's typically like 130 grams of carbs. Now, so that's pretty much a good baseline to start, right? So, like I said, take if you have let's say 1600 calories. I know it says 1650, but let's just say it's 1600. You would say, okay, well, I weigh 200 pounds, so I need 800 calories of my 1600 need to come from protein. Okay. And then I need 70 grams of fat. So you would do 9 times 70 is 630. So then the remainder would come from your carbs, which is kind of low. You would be a little low. So if you feel like your carbs are really low, what you could do, you could, which I'm doing right now, so I guess you could do it too. You could substitute just for good math, 1 gram of lean body mass. I'll put lean body mass instead of pound of weight. And the reason you might do that is if you are above, let's say, 20% body fat, you kind of want to do the lean body mass instead. So if you were like 30% body fat, then therefore you would be at 70% lean body mass. And then so you would do let's say you would do 200 times 0.7, which obviously is 140. Then you would do 140 grams of protein, okay, per day. And then that would equal 160 calories less than 600, whatever that is. So 400 and no, like that, maybe, I think. So it would be 140 times 4. So 150 times 4. So it would be 560 calories per day, I think. Yes, that is correct. 560. Okay. So you would eat 560 calories there per day. And then we concluded that this would be 630 calories per day. I am just typing all crazy. And then the rest in carbs. So just to recap, 560 calories and protein. I'll do like this. 560 calorie and fat. And the rest in carbs. All right. So as you can see, carbs are the least important of the three, right? Your protein is what promotes lean body mass, right? That helps you build muscle. That's what you want. What you don't want to do is you don't want to, like, while you're losing weight, you don't want to lose lean body mass. You actually want to lose fat, right? So your lean body mass is comprised of water and muscle and organs and skin and all of that crazy stuff. But there is a lot of muscle that is in that. You don't want to lose weight from that. You want to lose weight from your fat. Okay. So in order to do that, you want to keep your protein high, which is why we are structuring your diet this way. So you would do this, and for some reason, yeah, this is wrong. 630. There you go. And the rest in carbs. And like, carbs are not that important, which is why I'm not putting any focus on them. Well, I should say carbs are not important as in they don't do anything for you. Like they don't promote anything like protein promotes like muscle growth, things of that nature. Fats regulate your hormones. They help you absorb vitamins like A, D, E, stuff like that. Carbs, they don't have any any benefits like that. So this is what you would do. And then the only other thing I would suggest suggestions would be to maybe get I would say get 30 gram, maybe this is too much, of fiber per day. So just try to focus on your fiber. So in your carbs, I would I would say at least one meal out the day. Try to get some fiber from your carbs. So I like to do that in breakfast. So the easiest way for me is just to eat oatmeal in the morning, eat some oatmeal, a poached egg, or protein shake, something like that. But get your fiber from your oatmeal in the morning, and then you get it out the way. Because fiber, I'm predicting fiber is going to be the next biggest craze, which is random. But what, mark my word, fiber is going to be like the new best super nutrient out there that they're going to market, which they already are starting to do. But I digress. So that would be it. That would essentially be your protocol. Every time you have a fat stall, I would take 50 carbs out and just track your calories and, your app of your choice. And that's how you would lose weight. It's really that simple. I know I went a little crazy on this. This was a very scientific approach, and that's the way it should be because really, weight loss is actually like biology, and biology is science. So it should be a scientific approach. So just to recap, what I would do, I would start off with calculating what my maintenance calories are. You would go to MyFitnessPal or one of these apps. I would take three apps. I would take the average of the three. So whatever it is, add them all up, divide by three, get the average. And then what I would do, I would eat 500 calories more than that every day for 14 days. And then I would look at my weight gain over those 14 days. If you gained 1 pound, you would be eating 500 calories above maintenance. If you gained a pound and a half, that would be 750. If you gained 2 pounds, it would be 1,000. Okay. Per week. Okay. So again, for every 3,500 calories you ate above maintenance, that would equal 1 pound of fat. So that's how you would figure out what your real maintenance calories are. And then once you figure out what your real maintenance calories are, I would recommend subtracting 350 and start from there. Then, as I said, calculate what your protein should be. You could either take your lean body mass, 1 pound of protein per 1 pound of lean body mass, or you could do 1 gram of protein or up to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. If you're more than 20% body fat, I would go with the lean body mass. So what you could do, if you don't know what your body fat is, just look up body. Hold on. You could do like this: body fats images. See? And that's probably not even a good SERP term to use, but see, you'll go here. Lord have mercy. This is probably gonna be, oh my gosh, they're doing too much. This is too much. There you go. There you go. So here you go. You would just guess what do you look like? Do you look like this, this, or this. Honestly, y'all would be from like 25, 30, 35, 40 or more. So whichever one you look like, you know, you would do the opposite, right? You would multiply, let's say you're 40%, you would take 0.6 times, 0.6 times whatever, your lean body mass. Okay. So since you're 40% body fat, then you would take 0.6 times your weight. That would be what your lean body mass is. And then you would say, okay, my lean body mass is 170 pounds. I would eat 170 grams of protein. That's what you do. Okay. And you do the same with your fats. Just eat a minimum of like 70 grams of fats per day. I'm not even going to get into why you should do that. Just do it, please. Make your life a lot easier. And then fill the rest up with carbs. Okay. Now, just the last thing I'm going to throw at you before I let you go. When it really comes down to it, when you're on a diet, the thing that, if you are doing this properly, the thing that you should be pulling from is going to be your carbs. That's really where you're going to be taking all of the food from. Just pull it from your carbs. And if you notice, like, the carbs are the things that people usually gain weight from. Like, what are all the carbs, right? Like Pop-Tarts, Twinkies, chips, all the good stuff, all the snacks and stuff are carbs. So that's what you want to pull away. So typically, what I find in myself and for clients is when you're on a fat loss diet, typically the carbs is what you're not eating. And then if you're like trying to gain weight, you're eating more carbs. And so if you're maintaining your weight, you're allowed a healthy amount of carbs. If you're trying to gain weight, you're even allowed a lot more carbs. But if you're on a diet, less carbs. That's pretty much how you lose weight in a very simplistic approach. So that's why a lot of people are focused on carbs when it comes to weight loss or fat loss. It's simply because protein is, you want the protein because you want to build muscle and maintain the muscle that you already have. You need the fat to regulate your hormones and absorb certain vitamins and nutrients. And the only thing that doesn't play a part into any type of function to your body is carbs. So carbs got to go. So there you go. So that is exactly how you build a diet. And if you really don't even want to go through all this, I did put together free training on how to, put together a diet. Well, this is a free training on how to put together a diet, but I actually made a whole chart and calculations for you, and I can give it to you and make it personal to you. If you want that, just comment the word. What should the word be? Just comment the word me, M-E. I'm gonna put it right here. Comment M-E if you want a personalized diet plan. You know what? No. Comment 2024. Yes. So comment 2024 if you want a personalized diet plan, and send it over. All right. So that's it for today. My name's Ernie Potts, again, Apex Nutrition. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.